What does spirituality mean to you? What do you think it is?
To me, it's just feeling what makes me feel at peace, what makes me feel in tune. Because to me, spirituality and religion are not the same thing. You can be religious and not be super spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
You can be spiritual and not be religious at all. So for me, it's like nature and energy and all the things that I do to bring me comfort and peace and make me feel more, I guess, in tune and like alive. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay. We're going to talk more about it. You ready?
Yeah.
Set.
Let's go.
Let's go. Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. Okay, so the actual definition of spirituality is it involves the recognition of a feeling or sense or belief that there is something greater than myself, something more to being human than sensory experience,
Okay.
and that the greater whole of which we are a part of is cosmic or divine in nature.
Okay. So that it can be anything then. If you worship nature, if you worship a specific God,
I think,
anything that makes you feel like there's something bigger out there.
yeah. So, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So do you consider yourself spiritual?
I honestly do not know what I consider myself. I know
we're not religious, really.
I'm not religious at all.
I'm not. Yeah.
I don't believe like they believe.
Yeah.
I believe there's something bigger, something more out there,
Yeah.
100%.
So yeah,
but
you're spiritual then.
to say it's a man, I can't. But then I believe in gods. I believe there's several gods. I believe
Yeah.
in all the gods. I believe they're there. I don't worship them.
Yeah.
You know, I do. I guess in that sense, I would believe in God. I just don't worship him. But I don't know.
That's how I
Spiritual, I don't know. It's like a feeling.
Yeah.
It's not.
exactly.
It's not a knowing. It's like, and I don't have it all the time. It's just like all of a sudden you'll feel, you look around and you have that feeling of,
feeling like kind of at one and like there's a bigger purpose or there's a bigger something bigger out there. Period. Yeah.
something like that. Like I don't know. It's hard for me to explain because I don't understand it myself. I don't understand what I feel. When I was younger, I went to the churches. I did all that stuff and I listened and I was the kid sitting in the pew going, what?
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
What?
Same.
What? And then I got to the point where I just stopped going. Like, my parents weren't religious. I went with friends. But I just got to the point of, like, this makes no sense to me, and I'm glad it makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm not there.
Yeah.
But I also wasn't raised in a religious home.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, at all. Even my grandparents weren't religious. Like, there's nobody in my family that I can say is a Christian or a Baptist or in anything because we're not a religious family. Yeah. We're just not. We never have been.
I didn't grow up religious either. My parents, they're open-minded and they're good people, but we went to church like rarely, like for a family thing or whatever.
See, we never did.
But I went on my own as
a teenager. Well, mine started when I was in like 6th grade. I went with a friend whose family was very religious.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go with them, so they would pick me up and take me every week.
Yeah.
And then when I got my own my driver's license, I would take myself.
I started when I was really, really little, and I think it was more for like the fun social, like going with my friends. And as I got older, I tried different churches. And looking back, I'm like, I feel like I was trying to fit in or understand with all the different, try the Baptist church, try the Lutheran church, try the, I don't know,
And then at what point do you realize you don't need a church?
Right. And that would probably be for me around the end of high school. I started realizing like I'm going more for socials. Like I had a youth group in high school that I really liked.
I remember you going,
and I went regularly.
I went a couple times with you,
but I don't know that I went so much there at that because I felt like that was the most open-minded I'd ever been. I didn't feel so judged. I didn't feel like you had to fit in. It was more of an open, like you could talk about stuff, like more of like a group therapy type of thing. And so like a lot of my teenagers, I did go to youth group. I did go to church. I was very involved. But looking back, I don't think it was for the religious part of it so much. And I've always believed in a higher power. I still pray sometimes. I don't know what I believe specifically about.
What do you consider praying?
Like, actually, like, praying, like, to whoever's in charge of, like, please help us blah, 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 and thank you for blah, blah, blah.
So whenever you do that, who is in your mind that you're praying to? Because I know most people are God.
That's where I'm not really sure. I mean, I would say as a kid, it was always God, Jesus, God or Jesus. But now maybe it's God, maybe it's the universe, maybe it's... Sometimes I'll even be like, thank you, God, thank you, the universe, thank you, nature, thank you. Like, I'll go through it all in my head.
I always say the universe. Like, I don't call it praying, though. I just ask, or, please help me. Please make the day go good. Yeah. Please make whatever happen. Please make this better. But in my head, what I'm thinking of is the universe. Like, give back to me what I've given to you kind of thing. Like, because I do, to me, it's all, okay, praying and spell work and manifestation and setting your intentions and lighting a candle, like it's all the same idea. What that is? I think it's your husband's movie.
Oh my gosh.
It is that loud. We're like really 3 rooms away from him. Like he's down the house.
He usually watches stuff with earbuds.
That's crazy. It's fine. I heard it and it sounded like the Dolby.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah, as a kid, I would go, and I started really young, and I remember some of those churches were really scary. Like, they would talk about things and say things that would scare me as a kid, and I have OCD, and as a kid, my OCD was really bad sometimes, and I had a lot of fear over the church, and I didn't realize it at the time. Looking back, some of the things that were said, I was scared, and was a part of my OCD rituals going to bed was saying my prayers a certain way, and, like, I was so scared to mess up and go to hell and all these things and all that, like hellfire and brimstone stuff. And I'm not knocking. If religion brings you peace and makes you feel good, that is wonderful. And I love to study religions and like theology. Like I'm very interested in all of them, and I love parts of all of them, and I implement parts of all of them in my own spiritual practice. But I'm eclectic in the sense that like I don't follow one path, and it took me so long to realize that all the weird stuff I liked and all the... Because my mom and my dad are very open-minded, and they're like, they never forced me to go one way or another. They encouraged me to kind of do my own thing. And my mom and I have always been into weird stuff, and like talk about weird stuff. We've always like, psychics and telepathy and, all kinds. She's taught me stuff over the years that I can't, we're both intuitive and all that. So like, I felt like I muted that a lot because I tried so hard to understand the church stuff. And I never quite fit in. I would look around like, what is going on? Like, don't get me wrong. I have walked in a church and I have felt something so strong, like when they are singing and everybody's feeling the Holy Spirit or whatever. Like there is something to that power and that energy for sure. Like you can feel it. You can feel like something, but to me,
could it not just be all the people's energy, right?
All their good
energy.
It
doesn't necessarily mean that God is shining down upon this church, but
right, or whatever it is that they are feeling, and
they're
it's
probably
like
manifesting what they're feeling, and that's awesome. And that's amazing.
It's all the same to me. Like it's all, I can get that feeling in other ways too, but all the sermons and all the like. The things as a kid, like they would do these Bible studies and things, and some of them were like, they were not fun, they were scary. And I look back and I'm like, I would never force my kids to go through that. My parents never forced me to, but to force my kids, if they want to go and they want to learn, of course, that's fine.
I'm the same way.
And I want them to explore their own paths, but I finally figured out, like, I'd say in my 20s is when I really started realizing, like, I don't have to have a religion. I don't have to be religious.
I think I was older too, because like I was in high school when I decided church wasn't for me. Yeah. Religion wasn't for me. I was in high school, and I remember so many of my friends and so many people would be like, well, you're going to hell then. You realize that. And I'm like, who cares?
When you start feeling guilty because you're not going to church.
And then as you get older, it's like, if the fear is controlling you, is it really fucking worth it?
Exactly. That's what I finally started realizing. Is it worth it to put your
mentality through that and put your children through that? Yeah. Like you said, if you worship to worship and you're a good human being on this planet, you should not care what I think. You should not care. I'm not preaching to you. You don't preach to me.
Right.
Like, but when my friends were like, you're going to hell because you pierced your ear. You're going to hell because you don't go to church.
Jesus, if, he would not be that type of a person. He would not be
I
that
agree.
judgmental. Like, people over the years, like prophets and seers and people who have, you know, had visions and seen things and called things, and they look at that as like blasphemy, or, you know, that's evil because that's going against, who's to say they're not in touch with God, or that they're not, you know, all these powers that people possess and these gifts that people have. I mean, how is that not something speaking through a higher power? Like, it's, I don't see how that's evil. I don't see how that's the devil's work. How, well, like what I do with my tarot cards and my medium
A
work
lot of
and all
people
that.
think that's horrible.
Most Christians I have talked to are terrified of it. Some of them are interested and open-minded, but a lot of Christians especially are very much against it. It is the devil's work, is what they say. And I am in no way, shape, or form associated with dark devil stuff.
I mean, you
no.
could even go into like Satanists too, though, if you want to
Right.
go there. Have you ever met a Satanist?
I have, actually.
It is the sweetest human being you will ever meet on this
they're
planet,
good.
is it
Yeah,
not?
because most of them are, from what I understand about Satanism, is actually worshiping free will more than anything.
Literally.
Yeah,
But
so-
they don't see that.
Right.
That's not what it is to
Yeah.
them. To them, they worship Satan. They worship the
Yeah,
God
and I'm
of
sure there are
death.
people out
And-
there who do that, like, you know, but...
And there's always bad in everything. There's bad Christians, there's good Christians. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's bad Satanists, there's good Satanists. But
Yeah.
the majority of people who are Satanists are literally the most kindest, nicest.
Well, just like
would
take
do
atheists, for
anything
example. You know, people say, oh, atheists are bad.
Okay,
They're
what's
not.
the difference in atheist and there's another one?
Agnostic?
What's the difference in the two? I always
So-
get them confused.
Atheism is when you don't believe at all, I believe.
You don't believe in anything.
Right.
Okay.
And then agnostic, I think, is when you may or may not, but you can't quite prove it, so you're not really sure.
So you're
I
like
considered
question
myself
mark.
agnostic for years because all the churches I've been to, and I was like, it's not that I don't believe, but I can't prove it, and I don't know which one makes sense to me, so I'm like, maybe I'm agnostic. But then I started like really getting in touch with like energy and nature and
Right.
starting to realize like there's so much more to this world and this universe than just religion. Like, I can feel all those feelings that these people in these churches are feeling in nature. I can feel that with
Sitting with 3 rocks in front of
right,
you.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
So what do
need
you call that?
my church? No, I'm just
No, really. Like, is there a word for that? For like not having one God, not believing in?
I just call myself
what I
like
mean?
eclectic. I probably more pagan, I guess, but I wouldn't say I follow a specific religion.
But pagan
so
is a religion.
Pagan's, it's like an umbrella term, I guess, because you've got Wiccan, you've got Satanism, there's all kinds of types, just like Christianity. You've got
Okay.
Baptist, you've got Methodist.
okay.
So I would probably lean more towards pagan because I'm so much nature based and I work with energy and all that, and all the witchy stuff.
So-
but I'm not Wiccan, so I don't follow a true path,
Right.
like a true religion with rules and reeds and
what
all that.
if your God is Mother Nature?
Right. Then I guess you're just nature. Like a lot of
Because
pagans just worship
That's
nature.
probably where I would lean.
Yeah.
My God is Mother Nature. Like when it rains, I thank her.
Yeah.
And I literally picture her as a her.
Yeah, so
Like
I would say that's more pagan because it's very much nature based. Almost most pagan religions are very much based in nature.
Like
what I've
literally, if the wind blows just right, I thank her. Like I tell the kids, we had a sunny day today. Thank Mother
Yeah.
Nature. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
oh yeah,
or if the kids are like, "Oh my God, the weather is beautiful," I'm like, "Thank Mother Nature."
Yeah.
You know, like, so is
And
that what
that's-
that would be? I honestly
that's what I
didn't
would
know.
say.
That's why I'm asking.
and I don't know a lot about all the specific ones, but I always just say I'm like eclectic, like an eclectic pagan, I guess, because I don't follow any of the specific ones, but it's kind of an umbrella term. Whereas like some people are Christian, they don't go to church, they don't follow a specific branch of Christianity, but they consider themselves Christian.
Right.
But I guess that's how I am with paganism.
Okay.
But there's parts of Christianity, there's parts of Hindu and Buddhism, there's parts of everything that I like. And I've realized I can work that all in myself. Like, I
Right.
don't have to follow one rule, like, or one path. Like,
And it should be like that for everybody, but the way the world's set up today, if you don't follow the path that they see fit,
yeah. It's that
you're
judgmental,
bad.
like,
You're...
making you feel like, why can't we all just do what brings us peace? Like, that's the point to it all. Like, if your sermons and your reading scripture and praying brings you peace, that's wonderful. But you don't have to judge other people that don't get that same
Right.
feeling from that.
Right.
And I've been to some pretty, a lot of my in-laws are Pentecostal. So my husband's family is, and they are wonderful people, and I feel that energy. I've been in their church many times.
Have you ever been in the church when they sing and do
I've
the
been
praying?
there a lot, and it is a wonderful energy.
I've been to a couple of those. My stepfather's family's Pentecostal, and it's.
But there's also so many strict
just
rules that
watching, because of course I'm a little kid sitting in the back going, oh my gosh, but just watching it, it's a beautiful thing though. It really is. And all these people come together and they sing and they dance and they pray together, arms in the air, screaming and hollering.
I've seen people speaking in tongues, and where I'm like, wow, what are they?
It's scary.
What goes through them? Like what goes through them? And how can this is where, okay, no offense to anyone, as always, but I know and love very many Pentecostal people. But from someone on the outside to watch someone speak in tongues and dance around like that, full of the Holy Spirit, I'm like, different? How is that any different than me?
Witchcraft.
Exactly. Like,
and we don't speak in tongues,
right?
Like we speak very clearly and normal.
Sure. I don't understand why if it's an extreme branch of Christianity, they're not going to judge them. But if it's anything else,
if it's something that someone once said isn't good, then it's bad.
Right.
I guess the Bible. I know nothing. Do you know the Bible? Do you know a lot about it?
I have several Bibles.
Does it actually say stuff about witchcraft within the Bible? Do you know?
I don't know if it calls it that. I don't know if it calls it that or not, but it does talk about. Now I can't. It has been years since I've opened my Bible.
So maybe we shouldn't quote, so we don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to quote anything because it has been years since I've opened my Bible.
I'm just curious. I don't think I've ever. Judge me if you want, because everyone's going to. I don't think I've ever opened a Bible and read one page, one word on one page, and I am dead serious.
I used to try so hard, and I bought all the different types of devotionals. Like I had a teen Bible, I had a women's Bible, I had
none of that. My husband was like that. He went to church when he was a kid. He had his own Bibles. He had all that stuff, and then he met me, and I'm not he wasn't a diehard.
Yeah.
He did what he wanted still, but he still would go to church every now and then, and I kind of made him see my way, and now he 100% sees my way. And I didn't force it. I just was like, well, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And then I remember the first Easter I was with him, his family forced us to go to church on Easter.
Oh, wow.
I went for him because I loved him. It was our first time together and all of that stuff. We got in the car. I looked at him and I said, I will never again do this.
Yeah.
I will never.
Feeling forced is not.
It's not just some of the stuff I can't get around it. And it's amazing if you can. I always envied people.
Yes.
Who can put all of their faith and all of their everything into a God and believe it's going to come out okay.
Just wholeheartedly.
100% have that faith in God or Jesus. I don't.
Yeah.
And know it's going to be okay. I don't have that.
Yeah.
And I never will have that. Yeah. It's all up to me. It's all up to me in my head. And I'm not saying I'm a God. I'm just saying I don't have someone I can put everything into.
Right.
I guess I can the universe.
Because no matter what, we still have free will. And so, and then there's also, because, like with anything, yes, I find peace in nature. Yes, I find peace in my doing tarot cards and my self-help tools and all my divination and my spirit, connecting with spirit. I fully believe there is other sorry, my tummy's growling again. Life on the other side and something bigger than us, be it the universe, whatever. Something guiding us, something helping us or directing us. But I don't feel that complete control feeling. I can't feel that I can just let it all go to them because I am still in control. I still have free will and I'm still in control of my actions.
Right.
So I feel like some people, when they get so trusting in their religion, it kind of causes issues with their behavior. Because,
I was going to say, are they careless then?
Right.
Because give it to God.
I've seen very wholehearted Christians act horribly because, they can just let their sins go and just repent and everything's fine. Whereas I don't
so you're
have
saying
that
they can
feeling
sin
of
and ask for forgiveness.
I'm
no
not going to fuck up because karma's going to get me. And I know that if I do something bad, it's going to come back around. I'm a good person because I want to be a good person.
Right.
I'm not doing shit and then going and asking for forgiveness and then everyone fucks up. We're all human. We all do bad 100%. Things. But I've tried with my own actions and with my own thought process to get back to a good place when I do something wrong. Whereas not all Christians, obviously, but some think that, oh, well, I can do whatever I want. And when I go back to church on Sunday, I'm going to lay it down to God and it's gone and I don't have to worry about it again. I don't have that feeling ever because we are responsible for our actions. We are human bodies, yes. We are all human. We are all flawed. But
I can't even, like, litter.
Right?
Like, I can't even, like, throw something on the ground. Like, even if it's unintentionally and I can't find that wrapper, I will go back and find that wrapper because I littered Mother Nature.
And that's where my OCD kicks in, too. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, I can't leave
so
that.
bad.
It's
exactly.
So bad. But then there's times where I will, I'll do something naughty, like flick a cigarette butt out the window.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, balance. I got to have a little dark and light. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have done that. Nope, no regrets. But it's not very often because my husband, like if it's just us in the car and we don't have kids, I'll smoke a cigarette, you know. Yes, I smoke. Okay, judge me. I ain't perfect.
Bad
Nobody
habits, it's fine.
But I don't smoke around the kids. I don't smoke in the house. I've never smoked in the car with the kids. But if it's just us two and I've got the window down, I have a little
cup.
I call it my butt cup, and I will put my cigarettes out in that, and then I will dump it. I don't throw them out. I don't like to throw them in people's yard. I've had people put cigarettes out my plants before.
I have it's a pot and it's full of dirt, and it was like left at my house, and that's where we put them. Yeah. Like there's no plant in there. Like,
I've had people put them in my like growing lavender that's bloomed. Like,
oh fuck that.
Like, at least throw them in the yard. I'll pick it up later. But, like, I'm not going to litter somebody's yard. I don't do it in public places. But not that it's any better. But every now and then, I'll feel super naughty and just think I'm going to flick one out the window.
And then you feel guilt instantly.
I do. But then I'm like, you know what? No, you got to have a little dark and light. It's okay.
See, I don't think that. I'm just like, oh, shit, I did that.
My husband's like, oh, you never litter. Because my daddy one time, when I was driving in his truck, I spit my gum out the window. This was when I was probably about 15. And he's like, God damn it. Don't you ever fucking do that again. And I'm like, what? He's like, throw that gum out my... He does not like litter. He does not like cigarette butts. And I get it. Like, he likes his things neat and clean. But, like, also it's rude. And it's nasty. And it's not nice to our earth. But, I threw my gum out. I never ever did that again. Never ever did that again. It's like, it always goes back to the bubble gum, okay? Because when I was like 3, I stole a pack of grape Bubblicious from the grocery store.
Oh, no.
And my mama found out when we got to the car, and she walked me back in and made me apologize and return it. And
Wait, you were 3?
I was 3, and I remember this, and I don't have a good memory.
Are you sure you were 3?
She said I was 3 because I remember the grocery store, and they closed not long after that.
A 3-year-old. Like, my niece is almost 3.
I was speaking full sentences at like 13 months.
Okay, so Sheldon Cooper.
I guess.
Okay.
Well, my IQ's not that high. 135.
I'm just saying. Like, my niece is almost 3, and she's... Like, she can
I could
talk.
see my girls when they talked a lot too. I mean, I was like I have full conversations by 2 and out, like for sure. Like I was a weird kid.
I can't see that.
I was a weird kid. Talk to my mom and ask. I guess it was weird.
I believe it. Okay, listen. We just went on a 5-minute side quest about
my point was I took that gum and my mom made me do the right thing, and I never ever stole again. I don't steal anything. I'm talking like in high school when the kids would go take candy from the teacher's desk, I wouldn't. Like, I don't take nothing that is not offered to me. Like, if someone says, "Oh yeah, take a few of those," it's there to take it. I'll take a few of them. I'm all about free stuff. But I do not steal. I have never stolen a thing since, and that is not an exaggeration. Like, I am like honest to a fault to where like my OCD goes so fucking crazy that I'm like, oh, no, that's stealing. I can't do it. And it was not traumatic in any way. She was very calm, like, we're going to walk that back in. We're going to apologize. And you're going to return it. And I'm like, okay. And it was not like a big situation, right. But like she made me do the right thing and I never did it again. I'm like, okay, I hope that I do things like that with my kids. But then again, there were stupid things I did as a kid too. So like, you know, there's balance. Because I did some dumb shit. But like,
we're on a side quest of bubblegum.
But as far as like being a good person is what I'm saying.
Okay,
like,
there we go.
There are ways to be a good person and be raised right without, you don't have to be in the church. Like, my daddy taught me not to litter. My mommy taught me to steal. And
right.
I didn't learn that in church. Like, right. I'm still a good person. I still help and heal people. Like, all the work I do, all my spiritual work, my readings, everything is always to help people and bring light. Like, there is never anything dark about it. And that's where I find peace in that and helping other people and it brings me something too at the same time. And I don't need a church for that. I don't need a book to tell me what to do. I don't need a preacher to tell me what to do. It's all me in my head.
But the preacher's just preaching the book, right?
Yeah, they are, but I've heard some preachers that they think they're the God, you know? Some of them are so pompous. It's like, what makes you think you know it all? Like, right. And that's what's my problem too. Even when I was younger, I'd realize, like, this guy is so full of shit. Like, what makes everybody want to listen to what he says? Who does he think he is? How is that not blasphemy? I would get like, this guy thinks he's God, you know? And then I had trouble sitting through a sermon because what makes this one person think they're so much better than all of us?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then, you know, you get to some churches, you walk in with the wrong clothes on and you're treated like dirt. And I don't know. It got to be such a toxic environment. Right. For me personally, it's not for everyone. But I know a lot of people that have strayed away from the church, like fully devoted Christians who no longer go to church because they had similar feelings, you know. And I had so much anxiety over just hell and the devil in general as a little kid. And that was nothing my parents ever put on me. That was me going to church over and over, trying to learn. And now I realize that, like, yeah, there is dark, there is bad, but, like, we're very much responsible for what we're doing. Like, I don't care what higher power is out there. We are always in control of our actions.
Right.
So a lot of that, and a lot of with witchcraft and stuff like that, our intentions, our intuition, our mind is our biggest tool. Like, we can always manipulate things and manifest things, and there's so much to working with energy and nature, and I don't know.
I don't want to interrupt you. Do you hear music?
Maybe. It's probably one of the TVs in the other room.
I think it's that movie.
I can go look.
Okay, we're back. It was a movie in the other room, and if you heard any of it, I apologize.
It has been turned down now.
Yes, it got turned down.
And now the trains are going, so.
Hear the train a-coming. So I have a question. That's where I was going to go with that. So a lot of people, if I asked them where they feel most peaceful at, like the most peace at, they would say the church. You know, like going to church, they would be like, that's their peaceful place or whatever.
Their haven.
Where's yours?
My house.
No, like a moment. Like, what do you do to feel most at peace? Like, what is your... Okay, for example, like me, like I'll sit on the ground, earth, not concrete, not anything. The earth, like crisscross applesauce, and just sit there and close my eyes and just like feel the earth. Usually at night. I like the night.
Yeah.
Like pitch
I'd
black.
say probably like my back porch. Like, I'm more a night owl, but especially early in the morning, like right before the sun comes up, like the birds start tweeting and the sun's starting to rise. Yeah. That's probably like the most peaceful. Or like really, really late at night on my back porch, and where I can just like see the sky. I love to just be able to see the stars and the moon and especially like a breeze, like. And I also just love, like, I love to just sit with, like, my candles and my cards and write and just, like...
We should do that tonight.
Yeah, we can.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And not necessarily meditate, but just kind of, like, write down what comes to me. Also, my bed. I love my bed.
Oh, your bed?
No, like, just, I love to lay and be with my thoughts.
I love your bed, too, but it was my bed,
It used to be your bed, so... Yeah, I stole her mattress when she was gone. Just kidding. She gave it to us.
I got a new one, and it wasn't an old one, so I'm like...
And this one is so nice. Our other one wasn't that old, but it was also not that comfy.
That one's not that old.
This one is so comfy.
I just happened to come across a new mattress, and...
But, I mean, I love to nap, too, but also, like, being alone with my eyes closed, like, not fully asleep, but alone with my own thoughts is, like, one of my favorite things. I love to be alone with my own thoughts. I know most people are like, they can't be. Like, a lot of people, especially this day and age, are like...
I can't be.
Can't be.
I don't like to be alone with my own thoughts at all. I have to have something going in the background. I can't
really?
No, I can't be left to my own...
Yeah.
Who would want that? she crazy. Bertha
and that's
crazy.
when I do my best, like... I don't know. When I get my shit together the most is when I can sit there and like really listen to what's going
on. I start rocking and I'm like...
Now, if I'm overstimulated and there's a lot going on, yeah. But like If the house is quiet.
When are you not overstimulated with a lot going on? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we have pretty crazy...
Well, like if say the kids are at school and it's quiet in the morning and I can go like
Okay.
lay down and take a nap.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
I will just lay there and usually I fall asleep because the narcolepsy kicks in anyway. But if I'm just laying there and I'm like awake, I love to just like see where my thoughts take me. Like imagine stuff, like put stories like up, we've talked about that, making up stories in my head before I go to sleep and creating whole, like, I just love to be in my head. And
I have a random question. So this has nothing to do with religion or spirituality, but the other day, like, my brain does the chaos spin where it's just like everything at once hits you, and it's like you have to do this, and you have to go here, and don't forget that, and don't forget, if you forget that, you're in trouble, blah, blah, blah. I thought to myself, for some reason, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to disassociate, and maybe that'll help. I disassociated for maybe 30 seconds.
Go to your happy place, right?
And it was gone.
Yeah. Where you can, like, turn off and on your happy place? Is that what you mean?
I don't know. I was just like, okay, I just need to... Because I can disassociate on key.
Yeah.
I can... Give me an object, give me 5 seconds, and I'm in that object. So I did that, but then all the chaos was gone. So it's like I reset my brain to not be chaotic.
I like that.
I need to remember that.
So do you know where you went when you did that? Like what was going through your head when you checked out?
I don't remember in that moment. No, I do not remember. Maybe next time I'll try to remember.
Do you remember what you were staring at? I'm gonna try this when things are crazy. I've never thought to like space out.
I have a certain... Okay. Once again, my house is 115 years old or something like that. The ceiling, there used to be a different light fixture up there. So there's 2 screw holes, kind of like about 4 inches away from my light bulb. They're just 2 screw holes that nobody ever filled in.
Yeah.
And those 2 screw holes are what I stare at when I'm laying in bed. And it's like I look at them and it's an instant disassociation, and I go wherever I want to go.
Yeah.
And I'm fine. I don't know how many times my husband's had to snap me back out of those.
Just the other night, I have a part of my wall in my front room where I'll just stare off into space. The other night he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like,
do you ever get so deep into them you can't come back out?
Sometimes, and I think those are a little bit seizures maybe, but
I do that.
Yeah.
And I don't have seizures.
Are you sure? I know I've asked you this before because you do some of the things I do, but
no,
that I'm like,
not that I mean, nobody's ever said that.
It could just be like ADHD in general.
Yeah.
It's common to space out and
I
zone out.
usually do it whenever like my husband will have to be like, touch me and be like, hey, and then I'm okay. It's not like I never come out of it, but it's usually when it's been really, really, really stressful, and it's like my brain has finally taken a breath.
It just kind of
shuts
itself down.
And then he's got to like shake me, kind of like, hey, come back. Are you okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do that too. I don't, not usually for too long, but.
Oh, I can go. Well, I can go like 15
to that
minutes.
Because if I sit down, my brain goes straight into dream mode. Yeah.
Okay, we took another side quest: spirituality.
But I wonder if all that's connected too, though, with spirituality stuff.
Okay.
Like, because.
Like disassociation.
Well, yeah, like when you go into dreamland. In your happy place, that's also getting in touch with your spiritual side.
What are you
bringing you? I'm just zigzagging on my notebook. I can't ever just do one thing at a time. Evidently,
scrunchie.
Yeah, I don't know where I put it. I had it on the table here, and I don't know what I did with it.
That's okay.
It's over there. Anyway.
So you think that disassociation is a part of spirituality because it's your happy place, and
or just in general, when we do certain things with our mind to take ourselves out of the bad places or the bad things, that's a part of our spiritual journey. We're making our mind work with us to bring us more peace and comfort, and we're connecting with something. Like when I meditate or when I pull cards or I do readings for people or channel spirit or whatever, that's all my mind. Like it's all through my mind. So it's not like I'm not seeing ghosts. I'm not hearing voices. I have images in my head. I have words go through my head. That's all my mind. So my mind is my biggest spiritual tool.
You don't physically see them in your head, though. It's like
sometimes
your third eye kind of thing.
I guess so. Yeah, because I can differentiate. I can tell what is my own thoughts and what is something else is coming through.
Okay.
So like if I'm doing a reading for someone and I'm getting like a picture of this red car with this dent on the side, and I'm getting a picture of this dog with this yellow collar, and I know that those aren't my thoughts. So that's when I know that it's something that is meant for that person, but it's different. It's kind of like it's a subtle image in my head, but I guess my point is just that, like, my mind is my tool for all of it. So our mind is always, I guess, our third eye, our mind, I don't know. I don't understand it all, but, like, everything goes through my head, my mind. So that's why I feel like that's the biggest part of all of it. If that makes sense.
Huh? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. My husband texted me and I was Wow, that was so bad. I'm so sorry. What did you say?
We just talk about how our minds are our biggest tool.
Ow! Our mind is our biggest tool. So, like, that's part of spirituality also, is you...
Right. That's what I was saying.
Things coming forward and talking to you in your brain, essentially, that aren't yours. So, like...
Or just in general, anything we do that's bringing us peace, we're using our mind. Whereas, like, someone who is very religious and they're, like,
Don't
church
they
and
say,
stuff,
I've
they
heard
talk
several
about their
people
heart.
say, like, God speaks to them.
Yeah, I've heard that, too.
So is that...
Yeah, I don't know if it's, like, a feeling they get, but a lot of people say, I feel it in my heart, or I feel the Lord in my heart. But I guess I'm more of a thoughts person than heart person. I love very much, but also everything goes through my head before it goes through anything else. So I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Just like...
So when they say God speaks to me, they're not actually saying God speaks to them, like, in their head, like you're saying spirits can speak to you in your head, or your spirituality, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I'm saying, could that be equivalent? Could that be the same thing? Just like prayer and manifestation is the same thing.
Like it
could that be the same where God speaks to me? Well, I hear things in my head too, but it's not. Yeah. You don't think it's God. So.
Yeah, like if they get an idea and they're like, oh, I should do this. I feel like the Lord's speaking to me right now. Like, yeah, that's the same as like your intuition or your subconscious or your, spirit speaking to you, I would think. To me, it's all the same. It's all connected. It's just however everyone perceives it all differently. If you want to worship a specific God, if you want to worship a tree, like, it doesn't matter as long as you're...
A tree?
I don't know, whatever. Whatever. But, I don't know. There's really no point to what I'm saying. Other than...
Is there a point to anything?
We do, right? There's no point to... Or is there a point to everything? Then also, so I get too much into it sometimes where I start feeling like too crazy, too spiritual. And I'm like looking for connections and everything and synchronicities, and is that a coincidence or is that a sign from the universe? No, she's texting again. This episode is total shit. Shit.
Why is it shit?
Shitty-ality.
I'm texting my daughter.
That's okay. But we can pause while you text. That's okay.
No, I'm done. I'm done texting. I am listening. I'm here. This episode is not shit.
It's just me rambling. You're not even here.
That's what I love, though. I'm keeping every bit of this, just so you know. Just wait till this bitch comes out.
Spirituality. Listen to me ramble.
It's fine. Okay, so everyone on this planet has a different version of what spirituality is.
Yeah, I think that's all I was trying to say.
I think some of us are grouped in a group of religion, and some aren't.
Yeah.
Because, and it's all the same. Everything's connected, and it's all the same.
Yeah. If you light a candle and say a prayer, or you light a candle and do a spell, it's all intentions. Like, somebody prays and prays for something and they get it. Or if somebody, puts their intentions out and they write a spell for it and they light a candle with it, or they think about it constantly and they try to manifest it.
I'm going to say manifesting.
It's all the same thing. Like,
just like you think about your prayer constantly. You pray the same thing constantly. It's the same as manifestation.
Yeah, it's all energy, intention.
Tomato.
Right.
You call it this, I call it that.
A rose by another thorn.
And you're praying to your God, I'm praying to Mother Nature, or the universe, or whatever. Yeah. It's my problem is why we gotta be so judgy about it?
Right, exactly.
Why? And I've never met someone, I don't know if I want to say this. I've never met someone on the non-religious side who tries to bring people
Push
over.
their agenda, right.
I've never met a human on the Mother Nature side, you know what I mean?
Or even straight atheists. I've met a lot of atheists, and they have never once tried to make other people believe that
never
there's nothing.
tried to pull them to their side. Like, now, if somebody has questions, I get it. Answer the questions. But to, like, you need to go to church.
Right.
You need God in your life.
Like, I'm never going to go and tell someone, like, you really need to try tarot cards.
Exactly.
You really need a reading.
Now, if I come and ask questions, different story, but you're not going to try to pull someone into something they're obviously not interested in. So why do some religious people do that?
Yeah.
There are certain people I will see today out on the street. Like, right now, I'll walk to Walmart and they'll be there and they'll see me and be like, oh, baby, I really wish I'd see you in church on Sundays. Why? I don't want to go to church on Sundays. Why do you need me there?
What does it matter to them? Like,
exactly.
Really, what does it matter to them? Other than they can gossip about it? I don't know.
I think they all want us to be saved, and they truly believe that we're not there, so we won't be saved.
Yeah, if they fully feel that in their heart.
They do care for us, and I understand that. Yeah. But, like, I am now 36 years old, and you haven't seen me in church since I was 14.
Right.
Why do you think I'm going to go tomorrow?
Right.
Give up. You do you, and I'm so glad you have you, and let me do me.
I always say, like, to each his own. Like,
literally.
Seriously, what if it makes you happy and we're not hurting anyone?
But they hurt us. They hurt others. They hurt everyone. Not us as in, like, our views, but
as a whole.
They hurt people. Like, I know more religious people that are...
And religious trauma is a thing. Like, it's a thing. There's so many people that have come out and talk. People I never would have thought would leave their churches are starting to realize, like, oh my gosh, this is why I have so much anxiety. This is why I feel so, like, I don't feel accepted. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I don't get where the judgy comes from. You're supposed to be this great, amazing human, but yet you judge me for not doing the same thing you're doing.
Yeah.
Literally, that's why you're judging me, is because I don't follow your same path, and I hate it. That's the one thing. I want everyone to do what they want to do for the reasons they want to do it. I wish more people thought like us, is what I'm saying. I wish more people were more open to letting people be themselves. But we're not going to go
pushing it on people. So.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I'm not going to push anything on anyone. If you don't want to know, if you don't want to listen, don't. Yeah. If you don't want to, because the only people we talk to is us and our podcast peeps, which are...
And if you made it this far, you already know this is the way we feel. So
exactly, right.
I'm not trying to, like, change anybody's perspective or change their. Well, if it does, that's great. But I'm not trying to make you stop going to church or make you stop reading the Bible. If that brings you peace and you're a good person, by all means. But you can also find peace in nature. You can also find peace by just relaxing.
I wish more people in general, religious people, not religious people, all the people, the God believers, the Buddha believers, everybody would find more peace in nature. Then maybe our nature would be better off. Yeah. In general.
And if you believe that God created everything, then nature is God. Like, there is no better way to connect with God than nature.
Right.
I mean,
I wish we cared more about our nature than we did other things, like judging people.
Yeah.
Like, if we put the effort into something like that, like, go clean a ditch, go clean the dirt out of the ditch. Like, seriously, like, take care of her. Like, quit littering, quit.
I gotta go make up for those couple cigarette butts I
Oh my goodness, did I make you feel guilty? I'm so sorry.
I should feel guilty. That's the thing, like, I feel guilty over stupid little things, but, like, some things I just, like, I have these moods where, like, I just don't care, and that's terrible. And then I'm like, oh no, I have to go do good things to make up for that.
Yeah. Okay, so you ready to wrap her up again?
I think so.
I don't know why I said again. I guess we stopped once in the middle of this, didn't we? That's not again, though. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't
either. I am delirious at this point. Okay.
If you need to reach us.
If you want to reach us, you can do so at only if you can keep up at gmail.com. Talk about dissociation. I just left this whole fucking realm. Okay, bye. That was my phone. I just dropped my phone. Great.
We're getting so spiritual.
I'm done. Bye.